Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should
become a member of the channel
now.
You guys saw the docket. The docket is basically, I'm going to talk to you guys for a bit. Then we're going to get into pedo troll shit.
You've always been shitting yourself.
I wasn't planning on doing at all. There was like a 12-hour period where I was like, oh, cool. Pedo troll figured things out. He said he's not going to bring me up again until I get more viewers than Sean the Black, or as many views as Sean the Black. Which, by the way, is a lot of views. Like, live streaming's fucking hard. And I'm new at this, and yeah, Sean gets good views. That'd be great if I could get up to that level. Unfortunately, he didn't wait. In fact, I think within 24 hours or 48 hours, he was back to talking about me on his Instagram crash out stories. We're going to get back into it. I was not going to, but this is what he wants to do. Typical ceasefire behavior. Oh God, Brat. It's yeah, it's unfortunately true. Because at this point it's not even really much of a defense. A lot of things he's posting is, as the Reddit calls it, his own L's. Why does he continue to post his L's? Am I Husk now? I don't understand. Isn't Ethan always acknowledging Ian? Okay. So let's get into it. I saw
Stoic.
this clip back, was this 4 days ago? This was only 4 days ago. And I thought to myself, like, oh, that's kind of awesome. Look at that. The harassment guy might leave me alone. That would be cool. Because I'm fine with not doing segments like this. Totally fine. But this is what happens. It says Ethan says he'll acknowledge Ian when his views are higher than Sean the Black's for a week. Shout out Sean the Black, absolute legend.
He's so dumb and uninteresting now. He keeps talking about
you, loser bitch.
He's obsessed with our show, but with me particularly and Hilo. He spends his entire broadcast on Snark.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, at this point, there are so few people watching his show
Snark brain.
that there's like 150 people watching.
Dude, sorry, I don't mean to pause it here, but all of my fucking sound bites are so good. They're so good. I really need to just lift them because it's my content, right? I really need to lift them from from the H3 show because they're good. Me saying snark brained cuts. It's like, dude, I'm fucking mocking you. You're a loser. You're a loser, and you think that you're not snark brained for some reason. Snark brained. I guess, like, let's be real. Empathetic moment. We're having an empathetic moment. Ethan is hurt. It's just called being hurt, having your feelings hurt. Okay, and that's why you're snark brained. Okay, here we go.
Watching on average, I would be more relevant to respond to everything like Sean the Black says, and I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
maybe he even has more viewers regularly than Idubbbz. He's on.
So you should respond to Sean the Black. I think you should get into beef, and I think you should engage in that.
Stoic.
If you think that ultimately, if it's just about viewership, that's what you should be doing? Question mark? I don't want to tell him to harass Sean the Black. Sean's gotten enough.
You've always been
But,
shitting yourself.
like, is it numbers? Are you motivated by numbers? Is that it?
He shouldn't even be acknowledged.
His Idubbbz show now is basically like the equivalent of the Snark live chat. I don't know if people know that there's a live chat to subreddits.
Oh, like they do.
Right?
They have like a live chat during the show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
Agreed.
I've seen it before. I don't know if Snark does it. Probably do, but yeah, I've seen that before.
That's what his show is.
Dude, my sound bites. Agreed. Why are they calling what we do here a show? Yeah, they keep calling it the Idubbbz show for some reason. I don't know. Like, I think it makes them feel better because ultimately the H3 show, the harassment podcast, is the Ethan show. I've seen so many clips where Ethan has basically said, like, whose fucking show is it? I saw him directly say that to Dan at one point when they were having like a fight, like, whose fucking show is it? And so I think ultimately it is the Ethan show, whether anyone wants to admit that or not. And I think he's super insecure. That's why he doesn't involve other talent. There was a period in time where he could absolutely bring on comedians and have it actually be a proper show with original content. It's clearly not that. Like, he's put all of his money into the Ethan show or the Pedo Troll show.
Here's the deal, Idubbbz. I know you want me to talk about you. If you want me to talk about you again, you got to average over, what are we saying? Over.
Hey, I don't know, like, I don't know what the intention is with him saying that. I know you want me to talk about you. No, I actually don't. I would be perfectly fine if Pedo Troll never mentioned me. I've made this very clear. In fact, a lot of the people that you harass, they've made it perfectly clear that they want nothing to do with you. They want you to fucking close your mouth. Yeah, no one wants fucking Ethan Klein to harass them endlessly. Also, if you go to the fucking, here's all of his fucking clips. I didn't even know these existed, actually. I feel like these thumbnails would have really stood out to me. Look at this one. It just says, "I smell bad." I wonder which one of the crew is making
Empathetic
these fucking
moment.
thumbnails. I know for a while I used heavy amounts of moisturizer. So I will admit, in some of these, I look more moist than what's normal, okay? But they definitely did some editing on this one right here. Like, because I wasn't that moist. But yeah, this is his content, right? Like, don't act as if I'm as if I'm doing this. We love a king with a skincare routine.
I just looked it up. Sean the Black.
You got to average over, what are we saying? Over.
I just looked it up. Sean the Black averages in the month of September 700 viewers.
Yo, he is fucking monstrously bigger than
Thank you
Idubbbz.
for the prime.
That's yeah.
Stoic.
You're welcome, buddy.
Dude, that is so fucking good. Thank you for the prime. I'm like, it makes me realize how fucking funny I am. It's a gift that Ethan's giving me. He's presenting me his L's and he's presenting my W's. I appreciate that.
I think he had like a big sub push after some big conflict we had, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's losing subs now. He lost like 400 subs.
Oh.
He's everything is not looking good.
Fuck you, loser bitch.
Fuck you. Nobody watches your show. So here's the deal.
Suck
You
my
have to
ass,
get.
bitch. People are telling me that he's constantly just fighting with the sound bites. Like, he's just creating like a fake ghostly presence of Idubbbz in the studio. And it's just me saying, "Fuck you, bitch." And it's like, yes. And that's what I'd say to your face if I was there. I will admit, I am improving the show.
So here's the deal.
Suck
You
my
have to
ass,
get
bitch.
Ian. If you want me to acknowledge you ever again, you need to average more than Sean DeBlack for a week straight.
Agreed.
That's it. And then you're back. We can do our thing. We can joke and joust and have fun, and then you can get all the attention you want. But until then,
In moments like this, he's saying we can joke and joust. I'm not joking. You're a fucking freak. That isn't a joke. You're a fucking loser who harasses people, and you're deeply, deeply insecure, and you need therapy. Stat. I was gonna say fucking a year ago, but at this point, we need to make up a lot of time here. Bro needs to go into therapy now. There needs to be a fucking what do you call that? An ambulance needs to take him to therapy. He needs to get it on a stretcher. Therapy, that is. I wish it was just a joke and joust situation. Yeah. I don't know if therapy would even help him. Oh, it absolutely would. If he was honest, that's the thing about therapy. If you're honest and you can admit that that life can be better, and life is hell for him right now. I'm certain of that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be fucking nonstop harassing people. I know life is hell for him. So, yeah, like therapy, I think it would help. It's just, he has to do some base level acknowledgement that he's a piece of shit.
there's really nothing to say, man. He's okay. Well, actually, to be fair, he is live to 185 people right now. This is a big day for him. So, but anyway, Sean DeBlack has what? You said 700-ish? So you're going to have to break 700 for a week, and then we can yuck it up again.
The reason I'm showing you guys this is because I was like, all right, this is cool. This is fine by me. If there's any, if there's any authenticity to it at all. He's very specific. That's why I think there's some authenticity in what he was saying, is because he's like, you have to break Sean the Black view count for a week. He didn't even give me like a day. Just do it for a day or 3 days. Very specific parameters. I actually think that for a moment he was like, yeah, like maybe I am obsessed. Stoic. Maybe I do need to continually try to exert control over people, and I'll do this in this weird kind of roundabout way. But then we got this. Not 24 hours after he says that, he says he's reposting a story, or he's reposting my stream on his Instagram story, obviously with fucking paragraphs. And it's like, okay, so you went from, I'm not going to acknowledge Idubbbz, he gets no views, so why would I acknowledge him, to I am acknowledging him, I'm replaying his clips on my story. And this is an old stream as well. So this is a clip from, you know, one of my old streams. I'm like playing Wordle. So we'll listen to this and then we'll read this. On his story, some fucking demented shit. Some more demented shit about Frogan. Fuck that guy. He is such a fucking asshole. Can we do a sanctioned boxing match? Like I can go to 120 or whatever's needed to make that happen. I can. He's posting. He's posting this shit. He's posting. I can go to 120. Do that. But I think like fucking consequence needs to come that guy's way. Maybe he saw that as like a big compliment. Me saying that he's 120 pounds because he's actually 110. Like, oh yeah, Ethan's looking pretty freaking. He's got some muscle on those bones. It's making me so mad. Like, he is so unabashed in wanting to control and destroy and financially ruin Frogan's life, Denim's life, Caseytron's life. It's fucking disgusting. Like, I forget what it said. I read it briefly, but it was basically like, I think it was something like, essentially like, keep your friends in check. Man, I need to rewatch my my content more often because I really just put it out there. But like, it getting reposted makes me very proud. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I mean every fucking word of that. Like, he's demented and he's a loser and he's a pussy as well. So he says here, so he'll box me with 0 experience. Yeah, no, I won't box you. I'll fucking pummel you in the ring. Like, yes, I would absolutely do that. Sure. I'm not above that. I do like a challenge. I will be honest. I do like a challenge, but you know, hey, if you're, you know, if you're delusional enough to do it, I'll get down to 120, 110, you know, whatever's needed. But Dad Feels, who has been training and wants to fight, is below Ian's skill level, so he won't fight him. I think I know what he's saying here. No, I'm not gonna fight him. I don't care about Dad. I don't care about him. Also, why are you dodging? Why are you dodging and deflecting? Dad isn't beefing with you guys, but Dad challenged AB to a fight, and AB agreed. So don't distract. You guys betrayed Dad. You guys truly betrayed Dad by not taking him up on his offer. Because you guys here are the good ones. You're helping him out. You're giving him a shout out. So, you know, make good. I think AB should really make good by his promise and box Dad. You shouldn't deflect this to me. I'm a total piece of shit, right? I'm a piece of shit. I'm scared. I'm not going to fight Dad. So you guys should adopt this creature for yourself. Ian, you are so stupid and you don't realize you own yourself every time you open your mouth. Additionally, Ian, I would financially ruin you too if you hadn't already done it to yourself. Laughing till crying emoji. This is a joke. Parentheses. This is a joke. I'm suing the 3 ladies because of infringement, nothing else. Oh, he has to say it's a joke. Idubbbz is being stoic here. I'll tell you what you told Dad Feels. Oh, brother, kick rocks. Oh my God. Ian, I would financially ruin you too. Okay, so this is interesting. He does, like in this original one, he's showing how obsessed he is with viewership. he would be very fucking upset if he was getting the viewership that I was getting. Right now we have 425 people in here. He would fucking cry if he had that many people watching his shit. And it's proven in this clip. It's his biggest insecurity because that's what he does, right? He swings from fucking branch to branch. Okay. Anise is gonna
I thought that I was a dumb whore.
I know you're really scared, Ethan, of my husband, my big, strong husband. So I'll propose this. First ever co-ed boxing match. I'll beat the shit out of you. I can make 120, 110, whatever you may be. And we can go at it if you're too scared of my husband.
Yeah. I think you'd have too much boxing experience. Too strong of an athlete. We need to fight. He needs to fight a worm with a cast on. Like, it's always been fairly obvious. Like, I was not gloating about the content cop doing 7 million views or whatever it is. It's pretty, like, I'm happy that it did well, that it meant something to people. Like, I want people to see my content for sure. It doesn't matter. Like, if my video got 1 million views, that would still be good, numbers-wise, for me. Because there's more to fucking life than views on YouTube. And it isn't, like, I don't know if he's getting all of his validation from the internet. I'm not sure what it is. But it's not good. It's not healthy. Like, I've been really deliberate about not really, especially vocally, talking about views too often, because I do think it is like not good, and in some ways it's like insulting. I'd say it's insulting to his own fucking audience. I'd say it's insulting to his own crew members, because when they go off and do things on their own and they pull the same amount of viewers that I am, does that all of a sudden make them shitty and worthless? It's like, you know, like, given Ethan, he would say, but given the context, once you look at the whole picture, then it becomes pathetic. It's like, no. Like, you're obsessed with numbers. You don't want to admit it. And when your numbers even slightly start to falter, you freak the fuck out. Dude was talking about wanting to go to Patreon or something the other day. But yeah. Like, this whole strategy of, like, talking mad shit about people's numbers, I don't fuck with it. It's whatever. Like, and if Ethan got fucking, you know, if his numbers went down to fucking 1,000 viewers tomorrow, I'd be glad that he's fallen off for sure. But it doesn't, like, that number really doesn't mean anything. Especially if it's a consequence of him getting healthier. It's even better. It's almost like a proof that your brain's healthier. He's becoming a broke boy, and that is freaking him out big time. How long can he pay for friends and a giant office in his pod? Yeah, I don't know. But none of it really, like, ultimately, none of it really matters. Like, I actually think that if he got therapy or something, his numbers would go down. Because the only thing driving this shit is not going to therapy. Like, that's the only thing bringing in views is fucking digging his heels in. There was, to summarize this whole segment, there was a period where he said, I'm not even going to address Idubbbz because he doesn't get very many views. And then he immediately went back on that and said, all right, I'm now addressing Idubbbz. In that brief 8-hour period, I was like, all right, I got to make sure that I'm not going on the snark subreddit anymore. I gotta pass on that. But now we're fucking back into it, sadly. I feel like he's destroyed his career with these lawsuits and going after Twitch. He burnt a lot of bridges. Oh yeah, and you can see who wants to hang out with him. The type of people that he's aligning himself with, he thinks it's like, I think he thinks it's one of these situations where two things can be true at once. I can be a very liberal, progressive guy, and all of these fucking freaks that are either fucking Nazis or Nazi adjacent, or pedophile adjacent, I can kind of champion them and say that they're doing a good thing by either going after Hassan or going
You've always
after
been shitting
Idubbbz
yourself.
or attacking anyone that I don't like. Like, that's not what it is. You need to distance yourself from those people. It doesn't matter if they're attacking Hassan. Like, you cannot yuck it up with these people. It will boost anyone who agrees with him. Yeah, it's very pathetic. And then there's this new one. It says Pedo Troll takes to TikTok again to say Hassan's friends have called him a baby killer and are not to be trusted. This I found to be fascinating. I just saw this morning.
There's also zero evidence of shock collar. You know, this one piece of footage here shows, actually, excuse you, this one tiny piece of footage shows here.
By the way, he's posting this publicly. He's posting like this not on his story, but he's like making this on TikTok as part of the, hey, I'm not a bad guy. All the things that you heard, they were just rumors.
That there seems to be something on the back of the collar that we photoshopped in to look like a piece of tape.
Don't just believe an out of context clip, because that's what a lot of you guys are doing. It's like you just see a clip and you see somebody misrepresented and then you just believe it. And that's, you say don't believe your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Don't believe your eyes. Believe actual journalism.
No, it wasn't confirmed Hill Kid. It was confirmed that it was a fucking vibration collar. Or that the dog had a vibration collar. Not even that he used it. That's just what the dog had.
And then Hassan got canceled, but he cleared his name. He literally debunked it. He showed the fucking collar on stream. Like, what more can be done?
Or like editing his picture and turning up the fucking contrast where he showed the collar to be like, no, look, he put tape over it.
I can't help but notice that it's the exact same people who have spent the last 2 years calling me and my wife baby killers. I hope.
Okay, that's. I'm gonna play the rest of it. I just thought that was so funny for him to get done showing this like defense of Hassan or defense of the dog or whatever, as these are all the people who call me and my wife baby killers. What the fuck? All right, so we're just lying now? Well, of course we're just lying.
Lying about what we know we saw with our own eyes. Like, it's irrefutable that he used a shock collar. That if they can lie about something so...
It seems pretty refutable. It seems like a lot of people are refuting it.
So, what I had to say, I'm in his house, I looked at the collar. The collar is taped off where I think there would be prongs.
Stupid. And it's so transparent. I hope that to some people... you can understand that they would be lying about me and Hila for the last 2 years. They're capable of it, and they would do it, and they have done it. So if you've been someone that has listened to one of these people talk about how big of a Zionist me or my wife is, I would urge you to maybe just take a second look. Thanks.
He does have a major conflation problem. He sort of starts off by saying, these are the people who call me and my wife baby killers. And then he closes it by, these people call us Zionists. Okay. So what? Like, why are we... First of all, you're lying about people calling you baby killers. And then you're like, but they call us Zionists. Think twice about what you hear. What the fuck? What is this conflation?
Me and Hila for the last 2 years. They're capable of it, and they would do it, and they have done it.
You're doing it right now. You're lying right now.
Or my wife is. I would urge you to...
No, people listen to your own fucking words. It's not other people. Other people don't have to convince people that you're a Zionist. It's your own words. What the fuck are you talking about? This is a good little emoji. Yeah. Anyway, that was just latest what happened. That was 9 hours ago. I got the impression that he's like, he must really be upset right now. Because, and I don't know, things aren't working out. I'm not exactly sure. Because why would you fucking post this? The only time he talks about Palestine is to run defense for Israel. It's all his own doing. Yeah, and things aren't fucking going good right now. I wonder how much of the fucking flotilla shit and the Greta shit they were covering on the podcast. Oh yeah, this is sort of a problema a little bit. Problem. Vanilla Mace also never mentioned Hila being a Zionist. She just thought they were gross. Yeah, like, the compilation is just so bizarre But this is what he does. Like, if one of these fucking 4 or 5 people, like, retweeted, like, a snark account or something that implied baby killer shit or something, like, that is enough for him to, like, bridge the gap and be like, all of these people are on the same side and they all endorse this exact same rhetoric. Therefore, they basically all said the exact same thing. And it's like, no, you're a freak and you're conflating everything because you're hurt, you're defensive, and you want everyone to be the same level of evil to you. It's a legit crash out. He's been so busy criticizing the left, he stopped criticizing right-wingers altogether. Yeah, that's what I've noticed, and it's so sad because we need that now more than ever, I think. And I think there is plenty of content to be had. It's why I'm not, like, a fucking afraid of, like, not engaging in this shit. Like, you know, I know that there are plenty of fucking shitty people in the world that I could spend hours talking about. That's what that's what I'm seeing in this latest video that I've been working on, is there's so much terrible shit happening right now. It's the perfect time to make content, political content, saying you've had enough, saying these people don't care about us, they're awful, they're racist, they're xenophobic, they're anti-trans, they're hurting people, they're killing people, they're putting people in danger. ICE is fucking on the loose, and they are stealing people off the street. There's a million things that you can talk about that are uplifting, entertaining, and engaging, and political. It's part of this, like, I don't know, this left-right dichotomy that Ethan has found himself in that's actually helpful. But, like, this is his obsession. I know at any point in time, if he were to stop talking about me, I can disengage entirely, but he cannot do that. If he goes to therapy, maybe. I hate how much the average person ignores and doesn't care about the real harm and violence that come out of spewing rhetoric like these guys. Well, the whole thing's like, it is a big distraction, and it is a disservice to your community. And if that's, like, I don't know, if that's the entertainment, I can see how people get lost in it. Ethan was trying to say that my live streams are basically just, like, he called it the Idubbbz show, and he said that I look at snark the whole time. And I've been, like, very deliberate in being like, oh yeah, I cannot be engaging in this shit the whole time. Like, that would be a horrible way to be. And it's very easy with my brain chemistry. It is very easy to fall into this, I don't know what you call it, obsessive fucking spiral, and just keep engaging in the shit that is engaging you. Like, yeah, theoretically, I could spend all day on snark if I gave into all of my, like, the worst parts of my brain, and I was looking at the leftover subreddit all fucking day long. But I don't do that because it's awful for me. It's not good for the viewers. It's not good for growing my channel, ultimately, long term. It might be good for bringing viewers in momentarily. I need to do other things. That's not, and I'm not, and this is another thing, is like, this is one of the things that drives me up a fucking wall, is this idea that people like, what about offline? Oh yeah, offline, I don't do it at all. Offline, I mean, maybe in prep for the stream, I'll find some stuff, but I do not engage in any of the hate videos. You can't look at that shit because it's so depressing and it's not good for you as a human being. Like, one of the best things that Dr. Kirk Honda of Psychology in Seattle told me is that if you are experiencing this shit, like, you need to have walls up or filters for dealing with hate comments. And he was just talking about, like, the hate on your videos, normal ass hate shit. He wasn't talking about like hate campaigns. He wasn't talking about you being the subject of 1 million commentary channels making hate videos about you every day. Graded status. Like, for that shit, you literally need to have that shit not be recommended to you. You need to essentially live in a different reality where you don't see that shit at all. And a lot of the people who are successful, that is, you know, what they do online. They have to do it. It's not normal for anyone to engage in that shit. And it's part of the reason why I think it's so fucking stupid. When I did put out the Content Cop, I thought it was incredibly immature and stupid that Ethan would say, in a play of supreme confidence, I'm going to react to this hour-long hate video about me. I'm exaggerating. Like, to him, it's a hate video. To me, I'm like, oh, it's, you know, being critical of someone who I was once friendly with. I didn't see that way, but I absolutely understand why that would put him immediately into defense mode and be like, this shit fucking sucks. But he shouldn't have watched the video. He shouldn't have reacted to it live. He should have processed all of his thoughts at home and potentially just moved past it. To watch hate videos about yourself is not good. It is never good. It's horrible. Like, it is, and I think a lot of people really don't understand it because they interpret it as all as like, I don't know, reasonable criticism, good faith shit. But it's like, no, it's like mob mentality mixed with what's making some people money, mixed with fucking zero therapy and zero life experience. There's a lot of that. Isn't that the one they had a script for, though? I don't know what you're talking about, Slime Barrett. To be fair, he never watched the Content Cop live. I think he did. I mean, he paused it a lot or whatever, but he shouldn't have. I wouldn't fucking blame him for not watching that shit. It doesn't prove that he's strong, or I don't know what the thing is. Like, I'm not gonna watch some fucking hour-long hate video that's like breaking down all of my flaws on stream for what purpose? Like, it makes no sense at all. I wonder how many rich people in the future will have streams like, he reacted the first 10 minutes live. The next episode, he had a script prepared. Oh, okay. I mean, I could see that to some extent, or some highlighted things. But again, I still think that's a bad thing to do. I don't, like, he has gotten really good at pivoting his own distress and his own, like, fucking struggles into content. That's why it was such a fucking problem that he would get a visit from CPS and then immediately empathetic be moment, like, time to do a live stream about it, time to shit on people who are close to me about it, time to burn a bunch of fucking bridges about it. Like, that wasn't what you were supposed to do at all. These are supposed to be separate things. But he said, no, turn on the cameras. This is gold. It's hard, right? Because it is tempting, because you do get more viewers when you do that sort of shit.
Your life is everything. You serve all purpose. You should treat yourself now.